I'm making this video today to show you guys the process of an Entropion surgery on a Chow Chow. If you don't have a Chow Chow, this could still be some good information for you for an Entropion surgery. So I'll be going over everything basically. And by the way, I am not a doctor, I'm not a vet, I have no licensing, nothing. I'm just a regular guy, works a normal job that has 2 puppies, 2 dogs, 2 Chow Chows. So anyways, I'll be showing you guys maybe if you should go to a vet, like a normal veterinarian, and get the surgery done, or if you should go to an actual eye surgery place, ophthalmology. I'm gonna butcher that word if I'm not saying it right, screw me. So if you should be going to a vet versus a specialized eye doctor, or if you just shouldn't do it at all, which I don't recommend you not doing it for your Chow Chow, because that could cause a lot of issues with their eyes and eventually blind them. And it's also very painful for them and irritating. But anyways, I'll be talking about the differences with that. I'll also be showing you guys the process. So the day before surgery, day after surgery, the day of surgery, you know, kind of his temperament, his eating, the kind of drugs the doctors give me, what they recommend throughout the process. I'm also going to be going over cost, because obviously that's important for most people, is how much is it going to cost, because it is pretty expensive to get any kind of surgery done for your dog. And of course, I know not everyone is fortunate enough to just throw money away, and I know there are babies and whatnot, but sometimes it comes down to how much is it going to cost, because not everyone can afford that. So I'll be talking about the cost of the Entropion surgery versus vet and a specialized doctor. So here we have little Wick. Let's see, let me see his eyes. So like I said, this is gonna be the before, this is the day before. It's a Sunday, he's gonna go in on Monday. He's 8 months. They say, the doctor told me that the recommended ages for them to get their surgery is between 6 to 12 months, so a year old. They say 6 months to really let their face grow into their eyes. Sometimes I know with Bond right here, this red one, he had slight entropion. Come here, Wick. Come here. Let's see if we grab him. Come here, Wick. Come on. Let's see that normal Chow behavior. With my red one back here, he kind of grew out of the entropion, so his eyes wouldn't stop rolling back after, like, I think he was like 5 or 6 months. When he was a baby, they'd roll back. So I've waited, and he's 8 months, and it's not like it's not really getting any better. So I'm gonna take him in tomorrow. I've already had his exam done. So this one is minor. Of course, yours could be worse. Down, Wick. Sit down. We can see he's got a lot of tearing on his both eyes right here. Let's see if I can get close to his eyes. You can see his hair is touching his eyelid, and I can flip it over and his eyelids will roll back. So you can see that on that eye, and on this eye. Come on, Wick. You can see on this eye as well. You can see that bottom eyelid flipping over, and I have to kind of push his eye and roll that skin back over. So I have to constantly do this almost every few hours. I also want to say this most likely happens because of bad breeding practices. So I got this guy, this little one, at about 4 weeks up in Dallas from these people. Come on, boys, quit messing around. I got him at about 4 months, 5 months ish, from a rescue from these people in Dallas. Entropion, it could, I guess, heal, or not necessarily heal, but reverse. So he could not have entropion potentially anymore, because their heads might grow into it, and that you just won't have to deal with that problem anymore. Or it could even get worse. So just keep that in mind, and that's why you'll see on the internet that they recommend to do the surgery about 6 to 12 months. And the doctor I went to in San Antonio also told me to wait that typically you want to wait about 6 to 12 months to do the surgery just because their heads could grow into their eyes and whatnot. So he's currently 8 months old right now. And just to, you know, I'm very budget friendly and whatnot. If you want to go to an ophthalmology, gosh, I can never pronounce it. Come on, Bond, get out the way. The exam is gonna cost you about $200 to $300, okay? He's got minor entropion, so they quoted me about $2,000 to $2,500 on the low end and high end. They said more or less like 22 to 24. So if you have any major entropion for your Chow, I would probably expect anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 potentially. Of course, that's if you go to big stretch right there. Especially if you go to someone who is, you know, specialized in the eyes and whatnot. The current doctor that I'm going to has 18 years of experience. Of course, I want, you know, the best job for my little guy right here, but of course you could literally go to a normal vet and get it done for probably around $1,000. Have him in the back of the car right now. He's sleeping. Bond is being a good brother, watching over him. He's been crying a little bit, not too much. He's pretty much been passed out. You can hear him whimpering a little bit, but just a little update. We're about to get home. So we've got Wick. We just got home from the surgery. He immediately just went to go lay down. I don't want to get him too uncomfortable right now, but he is not very happy. He's sad. Bond is trying to cheer him up, of course. See, see if I can get it in without. See his eyes. So they shaved that part down. You can see the stitches a little bit. That eye's a little bit harder to see, of course. But you can tell with his facial expression, he is in a decent amount of pain, sad. So here are all the drugs they gave me. So we got this right here. Of course, you guys can pause the video and read each one if you'd like to kind of see essentially what your Chow, if you're looking into getting Entropion, or if you're just trying to get some knowledge on it. Bond right here is happy for some reason. But yeah, you can see they shaved down in his paw or his leg down here. Not exactly sure, probably to take blood, and it's probably harder to do with all this fuzz. So they probably had to do that to maybe check some vitals and whatnot. But this is him on the right after we just got back from San Antonio. Good hour-and-a-half drive. Ooh, another thing I just forgot. His temperament right now also, he's put out some water out there and some food. Very not interested in that. Also, he hasn't peed or pooped at all, even though we spent some time out in the park and just walking around. He's not very interested in sniffing or doing anything. He just wants to go to bed, lay down. So he's sleeping. I think Bond is gonna fall asleep next to his side. I'll probably stay by his side for a decent amount of time right now. But yep. Day one, after the day after his surgery, he's doing really good. He pooped and peed last night. They were solid. So he might poop right now, maybe. Let's see. But he's doing really good. Gave him all the drugs and everything that he was prescribed for. He's basically just been sleeping all day. He's been whimpering a little bit. He whimpered a decent amount last night. But he's doing pretty good right now. He's just a little down in the dumps, but he's pretty happy when I take him outside. I'm trying as much as I can to be outside with him because he enjoys that a lot, and just being by his side in the house, he really enjoys that. So yep, a little update on day one. All right, here's it's Friday, guys. We got a surgery Monday. He's looking really good. Hey, Bond, sit back down. Sorry, guys.
doing really good. His eyes are clearing up. They're more white now. Doing good, but they're distracted obviously, and so it's a little crazy right now, but quick update.
Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna make a part 2 because this video is getting extremely long. I'm gonna show you guys what his stitching looks like if I can. Come here, Wiki. So this is his right eye right here. You can see his stitching right there, and his left eye right there. You can see it right there. He's doing really well. His eyes are whitening up to his original color. He's extremely dirty, so we're gonna take him to the groomer. And yeah, if you guys like this, subscribe and like, comment any questions, and I'll try to answer as much as I can for you guys. And I'll keep you guys updated on the second week. Once he gets his stitching removed, I will make another video for y'all. Alrighty, y'all have a good one.